What's up?
I'd be interested in, how many years have you been measuring speakers on this Clipple, Erin?
About 3, maybe, give or
All
take.
right. All right. Let's get a couple more years in.
Oh, yeah.
And then you notice all these weird things.
Yeah.
Right? I want to see Erin design a speaker where all
I've
those
done
weird anomalies don't occur.
Yeah,
Because
I've done that.
I
can't do that.
You can't do that? Come on.
I mean, I've done my own, but
I believe in you, bro.
I can. It takes time, and I don't really want to do that.
Let's try to guess. I want to guess what it would look like.
I don't even know. I don't even know where I'd start. So there's a guy out in Texas who he's offered to basically like go in with me and let me just, and I've told him, I was like, it wouldn't want to be, it's not anything that I would sell as a product, like number one, because I don't want to do that, because then that's like a conflict of interest, like I'm selling something that I've designed and then I'm supposed to be out here reviewing other stuff. Like, I don't want to do that.
I wouldn't buy it, but I would review it.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
Dude,
I'd send you one for free.
If you've seen that documentary thing on Horatio Pagani, he didn't want to sell the thing. He didn't care how much it cost. He just made it.
Yeah, just made it. That's what I'm saying.
Made it.
So this guy out in Texas was like, "Yeah, I'll help you. I'll do all the woodwork. We'll just go back and forth between the design. You tell me what tweaks need to be made in the crossover." And he's like, "I'll take the work off of your table. You design it, and I'll build it."
Wow.
And then we'll post.
What would that look like?
I don't know, man. Like, part of me wants to do a waveguide. Part of me wants to do like a coaxial. Part of me would love to play around with like a true omnidirectional speaker just for fun. The other thing that I really would want to do, and I actually talked to one of the engineers for Bose. He messaged me on LinkedIn. He found me after he saw my Bose 901 video.
Not Bose.
Yeah, for real. He was one of the dudes who actually designed one of the 901 series. And he was like, first of all, like, I really appreciate all this data that you put out there. And then he started talking about ideas that he had. So we bounced the idea around about making like a revised one,
What?
Yeah. And so that would be awesome. But it's time, it's just, that's the one thing I don't have as much of that I wish I did.
Here's what I'd love to see is I would love to see you come out with a speaker that you sell and then just trash it, like not trash it, but like say all the things that are bad about it.
Yeah.
With the clip, we'll just say like, dude, here are all the imperfections.
Yeah.
And just be like, I'm showing you the data
and be like, and it's $100. So kiss my butt.
Yeah. Who here would buy one of Erin's speakers and still trust him to review other products? I would. I don't think there's an issue at all, because it depends on the person, right?
Yeah.
There could be some reviewers where I'll be like, I don't trust you already. So you have this product to sell. I really don't trust you. Like, I feel like
you were questionable already.
I want to be known as the guy who's questionable, honestly. Like, what I'm trying to do is build up my reputation so I can tear it right back down. Like, that's really what I'm working toward.
Oh, I would do it. I would have no problem.
I don't think most people would care, honestly. It's just for me, like, I'm fine doing what I'm doing. And if I ever did something like that, it would probably be, free plans. I've worked with one of the guys on DIY audio to measure some stuff, and he posted the plans out there. And then there's another guy that does some waveguides, like 3D printed waveguides. It's just crazy good stuff, man. So I made the offer. Send me stuff and I'll measure it for you. And, as long as I'm not being used for my measurements to make money for somebody else, I'm okay. Like, if it's an open plan, like, let's go. Like, that's cool.
He's being used for his measurements.
Yeah. It happens. Yes.
All right, so this is, I think Erin's speaker, like his ideal speaker, would you use that one with the weird surround?
The Purify?
Yeah.
Whew, I don't know, man. I'd have to think about it.
Please
don't. Like speaker tone.
They've got a 10-inch.
Oh, I hate the way that thing looks.
They've got a 10-inch version of that. That's pretty dang cool. No. Dude, imagine using making an MTM with a waveguide of that sucker, like vertically. We get
vertical waveguide.
You know what?
Vertical waveguide going the other way. Like if you're doing a.
I mean a vertical MTM. Sorry, not like a. So 10-inch waveguide, 10-inch. But that had to be it had to be a compression driver. I don't think there's any way you could do two 10s stacked up like that, because you're talking at least I mean, you'd be barely skating by with a 500 hertz crossover, and probably barely. So I don't know.
If you use that thing, I would like to see like maybe dual opposing and cover those things, please. Like, I never want to see that speaker. Like, I
swear to God. I swear to God. Listen, last night or 2 nights ago, so I'm trying to like get up parts for a car audio build, and I was thinking like, man, do I want to go with the mid bass under the seat, because there's enough seat or space beneath the seat to build small enclosures for 8s and maybe even a shallow 10-inch subwoofer. Or, I'm probably going to wind up going to the doors. And so I've got these 8s that'll fit. And then I was like, it'd be cool as if I did dual oppose and then had the other 8 sticking out of the door. Like, and I was like, well, no, that would look like janky. Like when you open it, you see a big old magnet. But dude, it would cut down on all that. And then I started thinking, well, how do you even do that? You basically like have to cut into the door, right? Or the plastic piece comes off, and you like mount it from the inside and then mount it together on the outside. So anyway, but yeah, it's funny you say that, because I was literally thinking that 2 nights ago.
All right. So yeah, I think you'd probably go with some kind of concentric. I would guess some kind of concentric, and then it'd have to be, some nice driver,
maybe
ScanSpeak, or what's another good brand?
ScanSpeak, Satori, Purify stuff. SB Acoustics makes mostly good stuff. Bliesma, Bliesma.
Yeah.
The heavy hit. Accuton, but Accuton's crazy expensive. So
what's the one from like Denmark?
So I mean, ScanSpeak I think is Denmark as well. Seos.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think you'd have some kind of cool driver in there. And what would the shape of the enclosure look like? Would it look like
I want a ball enclosure. That's what I want. No diffraction. Just a big sphere.
Not like the vase one that what's his name makes? Looks like a vase.
Oh, you talking about Lawrence Dickey's design? Yeah. The
looks like a vase.
Gaia, what's the name? Vivid Audio.
Yep.
The dude that made the BMW, the Nautilus.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I can't get them to return an email for the life of me. Yeah, I could probably go to their headquarters like bloody and bruised and be like, "Let me in. I need help," and they just like wouldn't even look at me, because I can't get an email return from that company.
You gotta like jokingly put like a works with Dolby Pro Logic like on the speaker or the box.
You know what?
Or in the ad.
Certified Dolby Pro Logic. So to send it to THX and get a certification for it.
Yeah.
I think Erin, you can get away with doing a spherical shape without using MDF. Like you don't have to go crazy and try to make it out of wood. Like, you know what I mean? Because of course that's going to be where the cost would come from, is trying to make it out of wood.
Yeah.
Like this, just the fact that it's a sphere, I think already strengthens it.
Yeah, for sure.
So then
they're like, okay, so that's one of those when you go to Lowe's and you got like, all right, I got this idea. What do they sell that I can use to make it? That's what you'd have to do.
2 IKEA bowls.
2 IKEA bowls glued together.
That's it.
Done. Oh, and you can mount the speaker from the inside, so there's no flange or anything like that on the outside.
I've already thought of it. That's why I know. 2
there
IKEA
you go,
bowls.
man.
They're made out of wood too. It would fit.
I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I think you should do something. I think it would be awesome.
I don't know, man.
I think the point of all this is to have fun, right?
Yeah.
And I think too many people get caught up in the fact that this is like a YouTube thing. It doesn't have to be YouTube. If you're into audio, you're into audio, right? This could be an outlet like where we talk about audio and, we do these things, but it doesn't mean you can't do other things. You're not restricted. There's no rule that says if you're a YouTuber, you can't do anything else.
You can't do anything else.
Who said that?
Yeah,
Who made it that rule?
As soon as I started making YouTube videos and I got this plaque, I had to stop DJing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The forces that be stop.
Thank God. I've heard you DJ. Saving the world by doing that.
Make sure to check out our audio-only version of the podcast at anchor.fm/Daily HiFi, or just go to your favorite podcasting service and search for Daily HiFi.